Welcome back to Reviews Inside TV. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're diving into the Intel Core i9-12900K, a gaming desktop processor designed for next-generation performance. If you're looking to push the limits of gaming and multitasking, this one's definitely in the spotlight. But how does it really perform in day-to-day usage? Let's get into it. The Intel Core i9-12900K is part of Intel's 12th generation Alder Lake series. It packs 16 cores, split between 8 performance cores, P cores, and 8 efficiency cores, E cores. With a max turbo frequency of 5.2 GHz, this chip is designed to handle the most demanding workloads. It also features Intel UHD 770 integrated graphics, which could be a bonus if you're not using a dedicated GPU. Compatible with Intel's 600 and 700 series chipset motherboards, this chip uses the LGA 1700 socket. You get 30 megabytes of L3 cache and a 125-watt TDP, which is a solid balance between performance and power consumption, thanks to Intel's 10nm process and Intel 7 architecture. So how does it stack up in real-world use? In gaming, this processor absolutely delivers. I ran a variety of titles, ranging from fast-paced shooters to open-world RPGs, and it handled them effortlessly. The multitasking experience was equally impressive. I could have several apps open and perform heavy workloads without seeing any dips in performance. But it's not just about speed. The efficiency cores did an excellent job of handling background tasks, while the performance cores focused on the heavier duties. The integrated graphics, while not replacing a dedicated GPU, were surprisingly capable in less graphics-intensive tasks and light gaming. On the flip side, there are a couple of considerations. First, this processor runs hot. If you're planning to push it to its limits, you'll need a solid cooling solution. I'd recommend an AIO cooler or a high-end air cooler to keep things in check. Another point to note is that the i9-12900K does demand a more expensive motherboard due to the LGA 1700 socket, which adds to the overall build cost. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. On the plus side, the performance is undeniable. The hybrid architecture allows this processor to be a beast in both gaming and multitasking. It's versatile, and the boost clock of 5.2 GHz is definitely a standout feature, especially for power users. The Intel UHD 770 integrated graphics are a great touch for those who don't want to rely on a discrete GPU right away, and the 30 megabyte cache ensures rapid data access, improving gaming and productivity experiences. On the flip side, the cost can be a turnoff, especially when you factor in the cooling and motherboard requirements. It's not the most power-efficient option on the market either, though Intel has made strides with the 10nm process. But you'll still see higher power draw under load, so it's something to be aware of. As far as value for money goes, this processor certainly provides impressive performance, but it's not a budget option. If you're building a high-end gaming or productivity PC, it could be worth the investment. But if you're looking for a mid-range build, you might find better value in alternatives like the i7-12700K or Ryzen 7 5800X. Comparing it to other top-tier processors, like the AMD Ryzen 9 5900X, the i9-12900K excels in single-core performance, which makes it ideal for gaming. However, the Ryzen processor tends to do better in multi-core workloads and is often a bit more power efficient. If gaming is your focus, though, the i9-12900K will likely be the better pick. Now, let's talk about build quality and longevity. The Intel Core i9-12900K is a flagship processor with solid construction and Intel's improvements in power efficiency and thermal management mean you won't be replacing it as quickly as you would with previous generations. With good cooling and a capable motherboard, you can expect reliable performance for several years. I haven't personally needed to contact Intel's customer support for this specific processor, but Intel has a solid reputation for providing good support if issues arise. Their website is full of helpful resources, and their community forums are pretty active too. Now, as for alternatives, if you're looking to save a bit, the Ryzen 7 5800X is a solid option. While not quite as fast in single-core tasks, it holds its own in multi-core performance and is often priced more competitively. The i7-12700K is also another contender, offering strong gaming performance without the high price tag of the i9. To wrap things up, the Intel Core i9-12900K is an incredibly powerful processor that delivers top-tier performance for gaming and multitasking. Its hybrid architecture is a game changer, allowing you to handle intense workloads with ease. However, it comes with a hefty price tag, and you'll need to invest in proper cooling to get the best out of it. If you're building a high-performance PC and price isn't a major concern, the i9-12900K will definitely serve you well. But if you're on a budget, you might want to explore other options. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or thoughts about the Intel i9-12900K, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experience. Remember, the link to get this processor is in the comments box. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay updated. Until next time, keep your tech games strong, and we'll catch you on the next review from Reviews Inside TV.